Échale mi gente, ¿cómo están? Les habla Héctor de MacFan PR. Mira, estoy mirando aquí a la computadora y no estoy mirando a ustedes. Disculpen. Welcome to MacFan PR. Ustedes disculpen. Esto está aquí de loco. Estoy tratando de poner todo como corresponde para que pueda servir para ustedes, puedan ver esto bien chévere. Ven esta cosita aquí atrás. Mira, esa que linda, mira. Está hermoso, está fabuloso. Está brillante. Bueno, ¿cómo están? Espero que todos estén bien. Cuídense mucho y estamos aquí ahora mismo poniendo todo en orden para seguir adelante y poder darles la mejor. Esto es Spanglish Saturday. So this is MacFan PR Spanglish Live Saturday. So welcome here for all the people. Let me go ahead and see who's here. I know that we have another one of our very dear friends and we are always in the chat. Her name is Ana Margarita. She has a great podcast called Gran Esfera Azul, podcast de autoayuda. This is for self-help. It's amazing. I can tell you that right now. I've just listened to her podcast recently, and it was kind of like a hit me hard. And in fact, actually, we're thinking about doing a collaboration, so that would be awesome, Ana Margarita. So thank you. Let me see it in Spanish because you deserve it. So, de verdad que acepto la colaboración. Vamos entonces a hablar de ello más adelante. So there will be a lot of surprises here. We also will start, most likely we are in the works to making an actual MacFan PR podcast. How's that sound to you guys? Tell me in the comments. We are here. We have also here Mr. GT2040 Gaming PR. How you doing? Y tengo a Jocelyn también. Bendiciones, Jocelyn. Cuídate mucho. Qué bueno saber de ustedes. So we're getting there. We are today pumped up. I have a lot of things to talk about, especially on the tech side. Especially with this whole thing about, we're talking about Samsung and fake photography. I am so sorry for the people who love Samsung. So, quisiera decir que no, pero la verdad que it is what it is. But in fact, actually, it's not that bad because actually all companies are doing somehow enhancement on their features on their phone, especially in the photography side. And that's one of the things that we wanted to talk about. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It's just the way they're trying to market this feature that actually makes it, and it actually blows up all over the internet. It's about these moon pictures that they talk about in their new S23 lineup, and they use that as part of one of the things that they use to promote the equipment and the new items. And the fact is, actually, that's one of the things that I like about the most. And all of a sudden, I found that out after looking more and more and watching a lot of YouTubers talking about that. We have information from multiple YouTubers. In fact, there was one in particular who actually mentioned that, and that's when it blows up into proportion last week. And even Marcus Proley, which is always and most Apple critic towards Samsung, even talked about it. And the way that he handled it, I like it the best because he talked about the fact that it's something that affects not only Samsung but also Apple, but not in a bad way. It's just the fact that they do that. It's just the only problem with Samsung is the way they try to promote this situation of the photographic enhancement on their features to make it sound like they're better than anyone else. That they are better in terms of photography for even cinematic proportions. And the fact is, actually, it was not exactly the fact. And actually, the photos that you have seen about the moon, not that they're fake, it just simply enhanced by certain configurations on the phone through their software. Even photos that were made before and then were made blurred, and then you use the camera from the S23 to try to take a photo of it, and it enhanced that blurred photo. So that's one of the things that we talk about here today. So I'm gonna show you how. Let me go ahead and lower down the oh, thank you. Let me go back to here, and we're gonna lower down the music now. Okay, and let's go ahead and show this. This is one of the first ones that I saw in regards to this particular situation.
Tray, it's just filler. There's
All right,
space to put.
this is not the fact. This is something different. This is not about Samsung, but I'm looking about the one. And let me go look at here at the library that I have here, all the videos here. I have a lot of things that I'm trying to show you guys about this situation. So let's see, give me just one moment. There's a lot of today. All right. So this is one that I want to show you about. One moment while I start doing. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Okay. One moment. All right, and I'm gonna present you. Sorry, this is live again. I know. Sorry about that. I'm gonna share the screen and I'm gonna share that particular item. Okay, and if you look at, this is something that, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more so you can take a look. Okay, so let me see if I can, all right.
Moon landing? I might have that wrong. Samsung heavily advertises their moon zoom, taking these absolutely stunning images of the moon, output that just seems too good to be true. Apparently, it is too good to be true. Reddit user iBreakPhotos came up with an ingenious way to test this. They took a nice photo of the moon, blurred it out so there wasn't any more detail, put it up on their computer monitor, and then shot that blurry photo from Samsung. The Samsung camera app was able to find all of this great detail in the moon. Detail that did not exist from the photo, and you can try this yourself with your own Samsung. What we're seeing here is an application of AI filtering and scene recognition, very similar to how Huawei got caught juicing up their own photos, if maybe a little bit more sophisticated. I've got the Reddit post linked in the description for this video. I highly recommend you go and check it out. It's a really well-structured test. Again, not to make you feel bad about what phone you own, but we want to like.
So I wanted to show you the fact that this is not exactly a bad thing. It's just the fact that the way that they advertise the feature into the lineup, how they bring that, which is the same thing that most normally Apple does too, because Apple does also enhance the features. Even when you take a photo of yourself, a selfie, when you look at it on the newer versions of the iPhone, it will actually enhance the picture automatically, especially in what is cinematic, or there's another feature here which is called give me 1 second, let me see if I can take a look here. 1 second. All right, give me 1 moment. So looking at the feature here, okay, we'll look for photography. On portrait, actually, when you took a portrait photo of yourself as a selfie, it will show the actual resulting photo totally enhanced, and that's something that they do. But in a way, it's cool, and we liked it, and we liked it also about the Samsung. That's why we were so impressed about Samsung's capacity to do that. But at the same time, it's the way that they advertise the situation as a cool thing. And that's one of the things that I understand that I think is a little bit out of proportion, because They all do the same thing. So I think both Apple and Samsung are really great products, and I don't think they have to be measured by that. It's just the fact that they actually decided to use that way to promote their features and their products. And in fact, actually, that makes them look kind of bad in a way. I hope you can listen to me well. Let me see if I can. Can you guys tell me on the comments if you can hear me well? I haven't even checked. Okay, let's see. In 1 second. I still don't have. Um, Let me see. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Still don't have. All right. So yes, it looks like you can hear me well. So that's good. All right. Oh no, no, no! I didn't see that. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, actually, I'm so proud. I just wanted to say I'm so proud of my Puerto Rico team, Team Rubio. I didn't took the time to get my Rubio thingy. Only took a haircut, and even if we lose, we didn't because we did a great job. Actually, I don't say we. I said our team did a great job and continue to be champions for us. And in fact, they did it in a way that tell everybody all over the world how cool this team is, how cool our people is. It brought the best out of us as Puerto Ricans, and to be honest, I'm so proud of our team. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Team Rubio, for that. As you saw on the first part of the video, I just wanted to show you that because we are brothers and we have to root for Mexico now because Mexico has been a great team, and in fact, they actually prove it in the game. So that's crazy. That was amazing. I never thought that was gonna happen, but obviously we have to give it to them. And hey, salud to our Mexico brothers. Thank you. Gracias a nuestros hermanos de México. Gracias. Y estamos conectados, somos hermanos de cualquier forma, somos hermanos de todos. Y esto es para disfrutar, esto es para departir. You see how much these kind of events actually unite people rather than separate them. That's a cool thing about that. I love the fact that this actual tournament actually became so big this year more than other years, more than recent years, to be honest. That's really awesome. I'm so proud of everybody, everyone from every team that is competing right now in this World Baseball Classic. Thank you. Thank you, Puerto Rico. Thank you, Mexico. Thank you, Dominican Republic, too, because Dominican Republic did an awesome job, too. And etc. I'm going to say Argentina, everybody. I'm not going to say one particular team. It's just amazing. I've seen parts of the game, and it was like nerve-wracking. But at the end, it was good, and they deserve the victory. So again, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to have this time and to work all together and have a great time as a group, as a team, and that's really awesome, to be honest. Let's go, Mexico. Thank you. All right, so let's going back to that, and as you can see, the thing that I was talking about is in regards to that. And I know that I bring this to the plate for people specifically that are like, like talking about the fact that Samsung is better than Apple or Apple is better than Samsung. No, I don't think it's the fact. But one thing that I saw as part of the recent leaks and rumors is the fact that Apple is working towards doing finally a foldable that will come out possibly in the next couple of years. But the thing is, it's not the same way that you have seen in other kind of foldables. Like, for example, like the new Razr from Motorola, on this lineup of foldable devices from Samsung, like the Fold and the Flip. So they're not exactly like that, and most likely it's going to be different. We're going to talk about that more about it as soon as I have all the information next week on the news, because I'm preparing some news about that. One another thing that I'm looking at, and let me see if I can check it out too. Let me take this out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna look at that. Let's stop the screen here on this one, and I'm gonna show you something. Let's see, give me just one moment. The library, and this is something that was like, oh, so long. And this is the one that I saw. I was like, wow. And this is from a guy called Jerry Rick Everywhere, and he actually tested this. This is finally that is gonna be in production very soon. A new solar car. A new solar car. I really love it. So I'm going to show you that very quickly. Give me 1 second. Let me share the screen once again. Okay. And we're going to look into that. And this is the video that I was talking about. In just one moment, let me show it to you. Sorry about that. My son is bad today, so I'm going to try to show it to you. Here is super cool. If it decide to get in. Sorry about that. It's kind of slow. Sorry again. All right. Well, let's see. And let's see if I can take a look. And the fact is actually is from a company. Oh, let me see if I can open it up a little bit bigger. Yeah. Again, graphics still killing me. We're gonna talk about very soon, because of the fact that I'm trying to get better into this and try to get some equipment that will help us be better. As you can see, look at this car. This car looks amazing, and this is a pre-production car, obviously. But look at the fact that it has solar panels all over the top and the front of the car. It doesn't need to charge. It's super cool. Let me see if I can put it up bigger. Give me 1 second. I apologize. All right, there you go. All right, let's see. It will have some form of charge. You can charge it actually, but the fact is actually the thing is it creates a way to self-charge, and most likely you don't necessarily need to be on the rig for it. That means that finally we have a card that works by itself in terms of efficiency. It's very efficient. It's coming up, I believe, in the next couple of years. They're already in production. I don't know exactly if this is going to be the final, design. It may seem that it's going to be other designs. It's a tricycle, basically. It's a tri. If you see, it's kind of like a tricycle, but it's not exactly that. It's still be a car. But it is super cool. All the wheels have motors, separate motors. The work is, and this one in particular, not that one, but the other one, which is the one with the more enhanced suspension. Wow, it's super fast, and it has space too. So there's a lot of things about this car that makes it promising. The fact that finally we're gonna have a car that finally doesn't necessarily need to be charged, because it's electricity, especially in places like in Puerto Rico right now, that we need electricity, and the electric grid is like like okay, I'm not gonna say it, but because YouTube is gonna like. So, but it's super cool, and you can see it. Go to Jerry Rig Everywhere on YouTube, and you can see the full video. It's super, super, super cool. I'm glad that I have the opportunity to let you see that, and I saw that the other day, and it was like, oh my god, that was super, super cool, and the fact that we have all these options available right now, and eventually, and it's not gonna be that expensive either because of this fact. That's another thing about this company. One of the things that Jerry said on the video is the fact that the company also makes the repair of this car more DIY for the customers, meaning that each part, each component of the car will have like a QR code that will allow you to get the part from the manufacturer, and you're gonna be able to change it yourself. So not only the car doesn't need to be charged constantly, also is the fact that you can repair it yourself. How cool is that? It's the best of both worlds. I saw that, I was like, boom, it blows out of proportion in my mind. It's super cool. And believe me, just watch the video. It's super promising. I hope this is coming to production very soon. They said that this is not going to be no more than $30,000, I believe, $31,000, which is kind of like for a car that is griddless, basically, then it's gonna be a huge advantage over other kinds of cars. And let's see how they manage the process of charging too, because obviously they need batteries for it to get the charge from the sun and from sunlight actually. So that's gonna be super cool. And the fact that it needs sunlight to get charged, it makes more difficult to get without a charge between ranges. So it's gonna have more range to go farther than EV cars in that term. What else can you get? It's the best of both worlds. That's awesome. That's amazing. Just tell me in the comments, what do you think about this? This is finally my wife and I we talked about this not long ago about this, and we were like, why do we need electric cars if we still need to pay for electricity? And that doesn't make any sense. A solar car makes more sense. And guess what? They were already talking about that. It's kind of difficult, but they were talking about that. And guess what? All of a sudden, I've seen it. It's super cool. Love it. It's crazy. All right. Here, just trying to put everything here on the chat. You know what? I still don't have a way to look at the chat here or place a chat for you guys. Let's see, give me one moment. Let me go ahead and stop that one. Okay. Start sharing. Okay. Just again, as I told before, it's kind of like crazy. One of the things that I see also about coming back to phones is how a lot of people loves about foldables. I've seen people like Mr. Mobile, Michael Fisher, like Austin Evans, talking a lot about foldables, and they are always rude about foldables. But guess what? The thing is, one of the things that I saw here on the web while I was browsing is the fact that they have talked about this a lot, and about the fact that Samsung has done its part to show about the fact that these foldables, specifically the C Fold, I believe, it's not the flip, this is the Fold. When you open up, it looks like a tablet. Can hold up to 200,000 openings. And the fact is, actually, this is kind of like the way they handle it is they don't use other options, like for example, they don't talk about other particular things in the real world, like for example, wear and tear. They don't talk about the weather conditions, so temperature changes, dust that comes up, and drops and spills. They don't talk about that and how those will affect those devices' screens. That eventually those conditions may affect how long those screens will survive to those effects, and they're not exactly real-time decisions. That's why it's so difficult, and the fact that in this case uh, companies like Apple are reviewing these facts and doing other options that will still be foldable, but in a different way. And most likely, we're gonna see that as the next best thing after the AR VR headset, which still we don't know if that's gonna ever happen or not. We have seen that in the past. Okay. ¿Qué dice aquí? Hello. Aloha. Aloha GT2040. Are you doing live stream today? If you're doing live stream today, let me know, because we'll be there very soon. I haven't seen. I think that Papelones is not gonna do a live stream today. I think he said that yesterday, but if he does, I'll hopefully see him, and also hopefully to see Sebastian from Cusco Latino. I'm saying hi to them too. I'm saying hi to La Chispa TV. I was in the chat for one of his news, La Chispa TV news. Oh my God, it was super, super hilarious. Luisito, God bless you. You're doing great. And also to Ricardo Narvaez. Ricardo Narvaez is this YouTuber that's doing worship videos. He's gonna be very soon out for a little bit because it's gonna be on treatment. So bless you, God bless you, and everything's gonna be awesome. You're gonna be stronger than ever. We root for you. We root for you. Thank you, Ricardo, because you give me the opportunity to be part of your journey too. So I appreciate that. Basically, almost those are the things that I have today. Not that much. I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things that happened this week too. So, for example, we'll already talk about the game. Y la verdad es que el juego de Puerto Rico. Oh, sí, mire. He's going live today. So we'll see you then. We'll see you then. Can you guys listen to this? 1 second. Let me see if I can make this. Can you guys listen to this? 1 second. Let me see if I can. Have you listened to the crowd laughing, and the kids doing this? Have you listened to the crowd laughing, and the kids doing this? I don't think you can listen to that. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to check what happened. Yes. So my soundboard is not working. So I have to rely on the sounds that I have directly on the stream. Like for example, these ones. If I can listen. Oh no. You're not going to be able to listen like this. Now you can listen to them. That one you can listen. Okay. And this one you can listen. Okay. I'm gonna have to add more. This is an applause to all of you that is coming to the stream. Thank you so much. We have Tommy Martinez in the house. Tommy Martinez, how you doing? Hello. We have a lot of people today, and also I'm gonna say that I can thank you enough because we are over 100 subscribers right now. Let me check something very quickly. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to my channel, and I showed you. I'm so amazing. Thank you so much. You have no idea. I'm gonna prepare a video about this. Um, this is so amazing. We have 105 subscribers right now. That's cool. It shows that there was more the other day, but apparently there was an issue with YouTube that always does that. And let me share the screen here and share the screen. 1 second. All right. And as you can see, there you go. 105 subscribers. Thank you to everyone for believing in this project. This is a project of life. I appreciate that, and we'll continue to try to bring more videos to the plate, more everything. I'm preparing a lot of videos right now. We have Gran Esfera Azul nuevamente. Gran Esfera, qué bueno saber de ti. Ana Margarita, sí, definitivamente tenemos que hablar. Gracias, gracias. I like the flowers. The flowers. Yeah, that's a fact. Thank you. Thank you. So this is a journey. It has been a hassle. We'll continue working on it. I'm doing the best I can to do a video of news this week and another video about Lo que más me gusta. We're gonna do more things about the comedians in the island and the history of them. So expect that very soon. And I'm preparing to do, possibly it's not gonna be next week because there's a lot going on, but we're gonna start preparing an actual podcast, and hopefully we'll have this very soon, and that will be part of the channel. I just try to make sure that the channel grows so we can then make a separate channel for the podcast itself, to make it easier for both the English and the Spanish community as well. So thank you again. This has been it's been a journey. It's super cool. Yeah, I can tell. I can say it. Thank you so much for your support, and hopefully we have other things to go in the future for the channel. Thank you. This is for you. This is for this 105 followers. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, vamos a hablar de un montón de cosas porque también quiero hablar de una reacción. I'm gonna shift to Spanish right now, and I'm gonna say this because I have to take it out of the way. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando en Puerto Rico? No es nada nuevo la situación en Puerto Rico. Y vemos cómo se siguen destruyendo las instituciones. Y las personas, primero que nada, la falta de salud mental en la isla. Al igual que en el mundo. Pero la falta de la salud mental... Oh, tenemos a Emar Rivera. Espérate. Tenemos a Emar Rivera. Emar, saludos. Eso. Tenemos que celebrar con chinchorreo. Eso sí, eso es verdad. Cuando vaya a Puerto Rico próximamente, vamos a tener que celebrar, tenemos que chinchorrear. De hecho, uno de los videos que estoy preparando es un video de la experiencia que tuve en Puerto Rico recientemente durante la fiesta, donde estuvimos allá. Y vamos a ver varios sitios, como por ejemplo esas áreas de Culebra. Ustedes vieron en el short que tengo en la página. La van a ver. Déjenme desconectarme aquí rapidito un momento, por favor. ¿Ok? Y realmente las playas de Culebra, hermosísimas. Creo que había ido a Culebra una vez antes, pero hacía muchos años atrás. Y realmente aquello era hermoso. Y la verdad que lo disfrutamos de principio a fin. Estuvimos todo un día, eso fue excelente. Y hay otros sitios que también, sitios de comer, en ocasiones como una hacienda a la que fuimos, van a ver eso también, está súper cool también y voy a enseñar el lugar, también es más o menos de lo que tenemos. La verdad que fue bien bonito. Y ver la celebración allí y ver los fuegos artificiales desde nuestra casa allá, la verdad que fue una experiencia diferente a otra. Eso fue bien chévere. Y esperemos próximamente volver para más experiencias, porque necesitamos volver a nuestra isla. Necesitamos el cariñito de esa tierra de nosotros. Y la verdad que es bien chévere. Pero a la misma vez, uno se, uno se pone como que a pensar de todo lo que está pasando en, en la isla. Ahora mismo con las situaciones con el gobierno, eh, donde los residentes le dan el voto a personas que realmente pierden el sentido de lo que es la noción de lo que es su propósito como políticos o como servidores públicos, que es el de trabajar por el pueblo. Y lamentablemente pues está sucediendo y hay mucha gente que habla a favor, en contra, pero hay que buscar las cosas positivas de la vida. Hay que buscar el que seamos más proactivos y tomemos las decisiones correctas a la hora de dar nuestro voto. Tan sencillo como eso. Porque esas personas siempre van a estar ahí. Pero sí, lamentablemente pues estamos en un punto donde pues vemos toda esta gente que están cayendo y a veces ni siquiera jamás ni nunca van a subsanar los errores cometidos contra el pueblo. Entonces vemos otras personas que tratan de utilizar el faranduleo y ¿cómo les digo? Yo les digo, sí, yo les digo faranduleo, les digo la forma más negativa para criticar este tipo de situaciones. Y yo entiendo que tienen un buen propósito, pero a veces hay que saber hacer las luchas. Las luchas tienen unos lugares específicos, unas formas de seguir, ¿okay? Y tenemos que buscar esa manera. Y lo, lo más grande es que mucha gente no entienden eso y lo que buscan es qué es lo que va a decir esta persona para celebrarlo, en vez de buscar el propósito real, porque esa persona quizás no tiene un buen propósito y realmente lo que quiere es algo bueno para nuestra tierra. Pero nada, lo más importante es que si Dios quiere, a seguir apoyando las causas buenas, a buscar las cosas positivas de la vida y a seguir adelante. No dejarnos llevar por las cosas negativas y también ver las cosas desde un punto de perspectiva de tampoco no podemos creer todo lo que nos dicen por ahí. Es como lo de la tecnología. Así o sí, la tecnología, lo que pasa que ahora con Samsung. ¿Sí? Yo no soy user de Android, pero Samsung me impactó, me impresionó con sus últimos detalles en sus últimos equipos. ¿Okay? Y aún con esto todavía impacta, porque realmente pues ha llegado a un punto donde su tecnología ha avanzado bastante y realmente pues impacta. No me quita el sentido de que yo sigo siendo un usuario de Apple, pero a la misma vez sí me ayuda a pensar de que ambas tecnologías van a seguir tomando esfuerzos en llegar a cosas bien buenas, bien chéveres, correctas. Y van a seguir adelante. Pero no podemos tampoco ver las cosas desde el punto de vista negativo, como les dije. O sea, el hecho de que ellos estén utilizando una tecnología para, vamos a decirlo así, maquillar las fotos, no significa que no sean malos. Significa que ellos tratan de hacerlo de forma tal de que digitalmente puedan crear eso. Porque es casi imposible crear un aumento de la imagen de forma manual, física, con un equipo tan pequeño. Tendría que ser todo tan minúsculo que realmente de alguna forma tienes que desarrollarlo electrónicamente para que tú lo puedas ver con tus propios ojos. Eso que tiene sentido lo que ellos hacen como empresa. Quizá la forma en que, en que la presentaron no es la correcta y eso es lo que mucha gente no ve. Que la crítica no es hacia la tecnología, la crítica es hacia la forma en que la empresa lo utilizó como método de propaganda comercial. Pero eso pasa. Apple también lo hace. No sería la primera vez. Ahora sí. Lo único que quería decirles era eso. Gracias a ustedes por estar aquí. Gracias por Emar. Gracias a Ana Margarita gracias a ti por estar aquí. A Tommy. Déjame poner mal de nuevo aquí. Saludos. A GT2040 que ya mismo vamos a estar por allá en su live. Gracias a Jocelyn que está aquí con nosotros también. Y a todos los demás que han estado y que siguen viendo este nuevo episodio de MacFan PR Spanglish Live Saturdays. Cuídense mucho, ya nos veremos en el próximo sábado, si Dios quiere, más o menos a la misma hora. Lo voy a hacer un poquito más tarde porque yo sé que las últimas veces que lo he hecho, siempre por alguna razón me encuentro que me estoy conectando y está Papelones o está Sebastián con su live y no quiero dejar que ustedes estén allí. Para que ustedes estén allí y puedan también departir con él. So que así vamos. Y entiendo que la semana que viene me parece, según lo que escuché en lo último, creo que Papelones y Sebastián de Juzgue Usted Latino van a hacer un programa juntos. So, esperamos ver eso. Vamos a ver cómo desarrollan eso. Esperemos verlos allá. Pues nada, aquí los dejamos. Que tengan un buen resto de fin de semana. Dios les bendiga. Cuídense mucho. Thank you so much for being here. You have a great rest of the night and see you on the next edition of MacFan PR Spanglish Live Saturdays. Till next time, have a good night. Take care. God bless you. Ana Margarita, hablamos.